God dang it! God dang it. At this point, it's a question of how long he's gonna be there for at this point. Post that. Hey Ramdir, good morning. Summer Dolly, hello, hello, hello. Hello there, Patriku. Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly go and reset access overlay. So hopefully not everything breaks while I'm doing it. Okay. Yes, it worked! Oh, thank God. Oh. Hello and bye. Hello, TNG, and goodbye, TNG. Have a good one. Hope you have a lovely day. Took me all this time to figure out what Puerto Rico is just Patrick. Huh? Wait, what? Did we just crack a code there? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Wait, his name is just Patrick? Wait, hold on. I feel like it's just Patrick with Japanese voiceover. Holy shit, our lives are different today. My God. Hello, Demi. Okay. Should be about time where we start up here. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Oh! Waking up today was a struggle. You know, whenever you've been like waking up like early, like every single day, and then you take one day to sleep a little bit longer, and then you have to wake up again and you're like trying your best to get out of fucking bed. Like, because of the fact that you couldn't fucking fall asleep until 2 a.m. That's kind of what happened today. Hello! Hello, my gooning gooners. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning to all of you. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Today is another morning. The sun is shining. Birds are singing. Fucking America screaming. You know, everything in between. It sounds like a good day for America. Actually, I'm not America. Good day for the rest of us. How you doing? I only had 5 hours of sleep. Fucking hell, I had less. I had 4, maybe 3. I don't know, it's like, I wake up so often in the middle of the night nowadays. Like, honestly, waking up in the middle of the night is so second knowledge now at this point. I can never, like, count how much, but yeah. Hey, Killer Cat, how's it going, how's it going? Fucking hell. Hey, what that means, though, is that after stream, I'm gonna probably crash out, pass out immediately on the sofa. I'm gonna wake up for the later stream. But yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh, God. Like, okay. Can I just tell you guys? I've been... last night, I was messaging Coco back and forth a bit. Was talking back and forth. We were sharing a little bit of clips and stuff. That's when we got to the topic of musicals. Okay. And I realized one thing. There was, okay. How many here are familiar with Heathers? How many here are familiar with Heathers specifically? Like, I'm talking like musical and also like, there's also a movie. It's about like, it's a high school girl Dare Diary kind of like parody. Basically, to explain to you what Heathers are, it's about this girl who goes to this school, who meets a, who basically is, who meets these girls that wants to like teach her about like being one of the gang kind of situation, and yeah. It turns into a serial killer movie. Pretty fucking quick. It's a bit of an interesting fucking concept, but I really like it. It's just like, it has balls to the walls crazy. I love it. Highly recommend it if you don't know what it is. Okay, but what I was gonna talk about though is regarding to that. So the thing specifically about the reason why I'm talking about like, the reason why I'm talking about this is because of the fact that there is a little bit of a fun thing with this. And that is, on Heather, like, specifically Heathers, and like stuff like that, there are these 3 characters that got a song, which are called the Heathers, ironically enough. They got a song called Candy Store, and it's all about them being bitchy little assholes to everybody else. And it's like, if you want to be cool, you gotta be fucking rough. Like, if you want to be nice, if you want to have fun, only way to have fun, join us. Only thing. Like, it's just like a very like, it's like the most like bitchiest fucking song ever, and it's perfect. I wouldn't want to change it a bit. But that kind of got me thinking. Does it feel like to you guys that we haven't had a? Ah, shit. No, stop it. I'm playing Lunars. Okay, but like what I was gonna say, does it feel, is it just me? Or does it feel like we've had a lot of like, how to say it? We have had a lack of characters that are bitchy for the sake of being bitchy. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Twitch to us, am I allowed to say that? I know I'm not allowed to do anything what Hassan does, but like, can I say that though? I'm gonna keep making jokes like that until the Twitch does something, okay? I'm just gonna say that. But yeah. I don't know, it's like... in general, like, I feel like with like all the stuff on not with all the stuff on Twitch, but like with all like the characters and stuff like that, I would love to see like more characters who acts like pieces of shit for the sake of acting like pieces of shit. Like, I don't care about, like, these, like, I don't care about, like, I almost said VR chat stream. I don't care about, like, these, like, oh, I'm a good villain, or like, oh, I'm a villain of this arc. Anyway, let me attack the main hero. It's like, fucking boo, boo, boo. Nah, I want the one who's gonna be like, I want the guy who's gonna commit genocide unless fucking, like, he's stopped, okay? I want the guy who literally, who doing anything that would go up against the law would be a two-stay for him. That's the kind of villain I like. You know, it's somebody that's unapologetically bitchy, unapologetically an asshole, and would literally do everything just to, like, do everything in their power just to fucking get him. You know what I mean? That's the kind of villain I want. Because I don't like these, like, dollar store villains that are, like, looking for just, that are like, I am looking for trouble. It's like, no. You're like a fucking teenager. I can deal with you later. You're doing, like, mild vandalism. Hey, Biggie Cheese. How you doing? We're just talking about, so, how to say it like this? I'm talking about the fact that, I feel like a lot of villains nowadays are not up to par with what all the, like, how to say it like this? I want bitchy villains again. I want villains that make me feel angry at them. I want villains to get the comeuppance. What the fuck? This is too early. Well, welcome to the morning streams, honey. These are the morning bonus morning streams here. Oh my god, like, yeah. No, 100% though. That like, god, I just, like, it's just, anytime there's, like, a big, it's like, Disney forgot how to do villains. I'm just gonna say right now, Disney forgot it very soon. I mean, I think the closest thing to, like, a good villain, in the sense of, like, someone who's just unapologetically mean, is Jack Horner from fucking Puss in Boots recently. That's the only one I can think about. A guy who literally would kill his own men for the sake of, yeah. Well, it's like, I get tragic, but, like, say it like this. With someone like the Joker, for example, I wanna, like, it's like, yeah, sure, put a backstory to him. Make it interesting. But all we really are here for is just seeing the crazy clown. We're not after the sad backstory. We're after the crazy clown. That's what we're there for. Like, we don't care about the other things. I don't think people realize that, because it's just like, it is so obvious to me that that's what we're after. We're after that fucking, we're not after any just regular old guy with a clown makeup and a sad backstory. Well, it's like say it like this. They did it once, which was the movie called Joker, and that is a really good movie. Let's be honest, that is a really fucking good movie. Yeah. You can. I born without anything, just rich. Wait, where'd you switch out no in that sentence? What? Help, Johannes. Where's this? Where are you changing out the no? Where's the no supposed to be? Oh, gotcha. Oh, you're evil. God dang. Oh, what took you so long, idiot? I'll be honest, that is just funny. I don't know, like, there are people who complain about the fact that Jack Horner is just unapologetically mean for the sake of just being mean. Like, he doesn't have any, like he doesn't really have any redemption or anything, like, redeeming qualities and stuff like that, and people are kind of, like, looking for it. Like, You know my honest opinion? We have enough redemption. We have redemption with, what is it? Kitty. We have redemption with, what was it? Like, what is his name? Like her name again, Goldilocks, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, we have enough redemption. We don't need any more redemption in that movie, okay? Like, you don't need, like... I feel like it doesn't even fit with the spirit of Shrek, to be honest with you. Like, Shrek is supposed to be... I mean, I'm sorry. Shrek is supposed to be a funny ogre. And, like, it's supposed to be, like, bad... Like, Pussy is supposed to be, like, the badass counterpart of, like, a little bit more badassery. I think it was... I was born into a rich family, loving... with a thriving business empire, for me to take over... Useless stuff like that. Oh yeah, exactly. Morning, Dolly. Morning, Blue Runner. I mean, let's be honest. With I was a vid VR chat. With everything going on in that freaking anime or like stuff like that, I like anime. With everything going on, it's like the same thing with like, okay, I'm just gonna say right now, anime main protagonists and villains, holy shit, are they bad? Like, I'm just gonna say it like that. 80% of the time, I feel like they're bad. Like, I'm not saying that they don't write an interesting story. Sometimes, no. But like, I feel like the main character in an anime is so boring. It's just like most animes just have the most boring character. Like, boring or stupid. One of the two. It's either boring or stupid. It's like, I'm an idiot. Like that kind of fucking anime character. I can't with this. I mean, maybe I'm just like a fucking... Maybe I just don't get it. But I feel like every single anime that I watch just have like the most like either like... The most like... generic fucking character as anime. Like, or... He is... Either that or very happy, if I can say it. Like, or just like over the top happy. It's like, I just, whenever I see an anime character that's just like really like get like super like happy and stuff like that, I always get a little like, this is gonna be one of those, isn't it? Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, it ain't gonna be like a funfetti kind of situation. It's just gonna be a... I found it. What? Oh, you found the actual line? Fun line. Okay, good. Post it. Johanna's having their own misadventure over here. I never had much as a kid. Just a loving parent, instability, and a mansion of and thriving baked good enterprise for me to inherit. I just like, I want something like that. I want someone to just have like the best. I feel like, especially with villains, in a lot of the anime, it's just like, I feel like the generic run-of-the-mill villains. Like, you know what I mean? I just like, you could show me a clip of a villain and from an anime, and I probably wouldn't guess where they're from. Unless it's something like, I'll be honest to say this, unless it's something like Dragon Ball. Mainly because of the fact that, well, the style is very easily recognizable. Like, Akira Toriyama's fucking style is just so goddamn wonderful. But yeah. Hey, Mutsuta! How's it going? How's it going? But like, yeah. There's a new chicken anime coming out. You know which one I'm excited for? You know what anime I'm excited for? Like actual chicken as a main anime character. You see, this is stuff that I'm talking about. Like, okay. Whenever an anime don't know what the fuck to do, they're like, I don't know, let's make an anime. What are you gonna make? I don't know. Should we make a one where slime is the main character? Yep, okay. What about spider? Yep, sounds good too. Okay, next one, add chicken. Okay. You gonna ever draw any humans? No. Okay, okay, forgot it. I mean, it sounds like a funny concept. Just please don't tell me it's an isekai. Just please don't tell me it's a fucking... Please don't tell me Truck Gun's got another victim. Poor truck driver, man. That truck driver is literally having the worst day of his fucking life every single time. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but like, whoever drives that fucking truck... I like to imagine it's the same fucking guy. I rarely watch anime these days. Last time I tried to watch anime, I end up with depressing one about the kid. Yeah. There's some scary anime. There's some disturbing animes out there, like depressing ones. I struggle watching anime a lot myself, and that is mainly because of the fact that I struggle with. But like, okay, here's the deal. I struggle with Japanese humor. You know what I mean? It's like I struggle with Japanese humor sometimes, because like people are like talking about like, oh, Japanese humor's so funny, and like everybody, I'm like, is it? It's seems sometimes like over the top bullshit. Now, over the top bullshit can be funny. I do like it sometimes as anime, like for specifically in Nichijou. I fucking love it there. But it's kind of like jumping headfirst into something. Like it's just like it's a painful because like sometimes I'm like I start up an anime and I'm like, oh, let's watch this, and it sucks. We got second season of Grand Blue. It's about diving and drinking. Not at the same time. Diving and drinking, what the fuck? Who does, what kind of, is it like fucking free? Was just that called alcohol free? Sounds like a good anime. We get more and more anime, but that makes it harder to find actual good ones. Exactly. Well, it's the fact that the thing is, Biggie Cheese, it's like, it's kind of like, it's like an oversaturation of the market. I mean, technically speaking, you're kind of looking at an oversaturation of a market. You want to know why? Because as a VTuber, I am oversaturation of the market. Like, I'll be honest. I am already pretty fucking down in the same issue as you guys are. In that sense, it's like I'm already, technically speaking, I am. Hi. Did you sail here? How the fuck did you get here? Okay.
Not gonna lie, I was like, go on, don't let me stop you.
A dove, wild dove appeared. I know, right? Let me adjust the camera a bit so we can actually be on camera together here.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
I'm still not at the proper height.
That's fine. No one's gonna notice that I'm not sitting on the chair. I'm sitting in the air. Nobody's gonna notice. It, like, again, it doesn't. I mean, I don't show off my ass on camera. What do I look like? A VRChat streamer? The thing is, okay, so you're talking about anime specifically, about like, just how, like, it's an oversaturation of the market. Like, you know, it's like, I feel bad for that one truck driver who keeps killing these fucking people. I'm just saying. If I was a truck driver, and I have to go home to my wife and be like, honey, how was work? I don't know, I killed another 7 fucking high schoolers. It's like, I don't know, I'd be a little depressed.
Remember that one concept I had in mind where, think of, what was that comedy anime called? Like, think of, what was it, Nishisho?
Yeah.
Think
Nichiju?
think of like something think something similar to that, but the whole premise is a truck trying to kill this high school kid.
Yeah.
Every episode.
You know, honestly, that would be great. If the first episode was literally him sitting in a satanic room and he's like contacted by death. It's like, greetings, mortal. I see you're here again. Well, if you want to keep your immortality, you're gonna have to kill these list of high schoolers right here. They're here for my new isekai.
There was this one anime, I don't remember what it was called. I think it was called I think it was Index. I think it was like the 3rd season or something. And there are these 2 ladies in the dead of night on the road, and they're like asking for a pickup from Truck Kun coming down the road. He stops a good distance away, has a look, and then very sensibly turns around and says, I'm not having anything to do with that.
What was the one anime again? What was the one anime again? The one with the, what is it, zombie something? I don't remember exactly what it was called. I feel like that was kind of where like the first person getting hit by a truck was kind of hilarious.
High school zombies?
I don't know. It was just like,
I don't know. Oh wait, no, I know which one you mean. The one where the zombies become like idol group or something.
yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Korewa Zombie Desuka. Is that the name of it? Okay, say,
so.
okay.
I don't.
Okay. Can I brag about my Japanese there? Because that sounded pretty fucking nice. That flow right there. I mean, I was thinking about it. I mean, okay, wasn't that one I was thinking? Dang it. Fuck. I would feel like I read that pretty nice.
すみません。日本語がわかりません。
Sushi. Okay.
Nani?
I was just talking about it. Like, okay,
Nani?
question. Shut up, you. Zombieland Saga. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Zombieland Saga. I remember now. Yeah, thank you. A quick question to all of you. And this is very much related to, I don't know, I guess this question to you, Dove. Do you remember any, like, I'm just asking, like, in general, do you know any, like, anime / like, villains that you would say are good? That you remember, like, really fondly?
Certainly there are a lot that are very complex. Like the ones where you kind of like vouch for the villains a little bit, kind of scenario. Or,
I mean, yeah, no, 100%.
Or you just enjoy the portrayal of the character like really well.
Like, I'll be honest to say this. I haven't really thought of a, like, because like I realized this whenever I was starting to talk about it, because I'm like, I feel like a lot of the all the villains that I've really seen in anime are just really like run of the mill. Like it's like okay, let's do badass who's strong, who's like
If I have to say, there was one villain that's really surprised me and made me feel like you can't underestimate this person, but he's also very complex as well. And That would have to be the major housing ultimate. Because not only does he have a somewhat of a commanding presence, but when you look at them, they're like they look non-threatening whatsoever. Like they look like they could even hurt you. But underneath, there's something very calculated about him, and something also somewhat sympathetic as well, which makes it even worse. Like you feel like you agree with him.
It's like it. So one of the animes that I'm excited for is I don't know, remember the name of it, but it's coming out at some point. I think it's like some point either this year or next year. Garnt from Trash Taste podcast and everything like that, like from Geek Plus and everything like that, is actually making an anime. It's coming out next year, I think, or this year. The problem is a good villain needs a good main character, another way around. Yeah, that is true.
When a villain has to carry an anime when the hero sucks.
Well, it's like the problem is like most villains are just like
a lot of the time. Especially like Disney. Like Disney's very guilty of this. The villain is sometimes the most marketable, most interesting character compared to like this is supposed to be the hero. Like, oh, here's Luke Skywalker. He's like,
Dove.
You know, he's a simple young hero.
I'm very happy you think that way. But Dove, it's not 2010 anymore. You're gonna have to move on. After 2010, it hasn't been that great for villains.
It's well.
I want you to
for anyone.
I want you to name one good Disney villain in the fucking 2010s.
Well,
other than Thanos, I wouldn't count Thanos as like a fucking.
Yeah, let me do the math on that.
I mean, you could do the math. I'm not sure math is gonna help you. I feel like it's like one of those situations where you're just gonna.
Can I cheat and see? Can I just cheat and see what villains there were after 2010?
Okay, fine. You know what? I'll find a movie list of hold on. Let's do Disney movies the last 15 years. Let's see. Okay, I found one from 2020 2019, and then we're just gonna have to guess the rest of them. When in Rome, I wouldn't count that one. Okay, there's the Alice in Wonderland movie. I wouldn't say that one as
well,
the Tim Burton one. The Evil Queen is kind of a weird one.
I sometimes can't forget, like, is it because in the books, I don't remember if it was supposed to be the Red Queen, it's supposed to be the main villain, or the Jabberwocky. Because they did the Jabberwocky very dirty in the film.
Biggie, I'm not gonna count TV shows, mainly because of the fact that if we're counting TV shows, then Bill Cipher and, like, I can count a lot of people in the fucking... The shows are more loose, and people actually get to, like, show their creativity. So I don't see, like, it's difficult, like, people can actually do what they want in the TV shows. And, like, they actually have creative freedom, a little bit of it. Like, maybe not all, but a little bit of creative freedom. Which is kind of amazing. But yeah, go on, sorry, Dove.
Yeah, I guess they couldn't, afford to keep Christopher Lee to voice the Jabberwocky for more than 5 minutes. So, okay, what do we do? Just cut off his head, like...
Yep.
Immediately, so, okay. Like, you build up this whole fight, and then you just immediately cut his head off. Such a waste. This is why video games are so much more superior to films, because you have time to build up your villains, get to know them, build them up, and, you know, make them terrifying.
Would you say the woman in Tangled was a good villain.
I never watched Tangled, but from what I've seen,
The thing is, like,
I can't really. There isn't really a villainous presence there at all.
she's not really interesting. Oh God, I got reminded of Romeo and Juliet. That's the last thing I wanted to know in the morning. Thank you very much. I don't want to.
Thankfully, I did watch the first one, unfortunately, but I didn't watch the second one, thankfully. Because I think
Okay.
I think that had something to do with like Sherlock Holmes.
I see Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I think that's the one with Is that the one with Blackbeard?
Capitan. Nee. Stranger.
You good?
No, I'm thinking. I'm processing. Was it Stranger Tides? That's the fifth one, isn't it?
On Strange Tides, I don't remember. It's like there's so many fucking. They don't name it like with 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5. Let's see. On Strange Tides. What's up with the
Because if it's Stranger's Tides, I think that might be the Spaniard captain, whose name I do not remember. Granted, I never watched the film.
Okay, no, that is the Blackbeard one, yeah. So that's Blackbeard who
Oh,
be
the black. Okay, yeah, I did watch Stranger's Tides. I don't remember what the latest one was called.
I mean,
then.
Blackbeard was
I
like
mean, he's a good actor, but I feel like they wasted his character. Like, I think they could have done so much better with him.
they could have made him into a villain. I mean, he wasn't that threatening. Let's be honest, we're just
Well, the
old
problem was
guy.
they were juggling with so many characters and so many storylines. Like with the Spanish.
Wasn't that with the
Barbados
Spain guy?
Ship.
Was Spain guy in that one as well? Dude, that fucking movie. Okay, can I just say it like this? Pirates of the Caribbean 1 and 2, I really like those. I really like that. But like after, I think it's like as soon as Blackbeard, it's like that movie's such a mess. Like I'm just gonna say it right now, it's a mess.
I mean, I loved the first one, and the second one was okay. I mean, it still has some really good effects. I mean, it still has some of the best CGI effects in film, even by today's standards. And everybody's like, it's funny to me. Everybody's like going back to Davy Jones's CGI and saying, how did we go from this
Yeah.
to what we have now? It's like, what has become of the CGI department?
Okay, can I just say that I will just say this right now. I do not count Marvel Studios.
No.
I don't count Marvel Studios. Mainly because of the fact that, yes, I will say this. Marvel Studios have had some great villains, but that is because of the fact that, like, that is because Stan Lee has created a lot of good villains. Okay, the villain in Brave is not something to brag about either. Like, I'll be honest with you, that one... I don't remember who the villain was in that one. I remember I liked Brave, but
wasn't
I just...
wasn't that just a random angry bear?
Damn, those some nice mountains. Makes me
Yeah.
wanna be all over them.
That just shows up at the end of the film or something.
You had a fucking mountain climber on the back there.
Huh?
No, people added like the little sticky bomb. That looks very nice. I don't know. I think, dude, there's so many fucking movies that I didn't know Disney created. Did you know apparently Disney created a fucking Tinkerbell movie called Wings of the Secret of the Wings?
No.
I didn't
I mean,
either.
a lot of them just go to DVD releases anyway.
Yeah. It's like,
Also, when I can't really think of anything really Disney related. Not even the stuff they assimilated into their corporation.
I'm now
Like,
down at
even
the Monsters University, which I haven't even watched, so I can't even fucking make a comment.
I haven't even watched that one. Odd choice
What's the-
to make the second film an origin story though.
What mountains, tall hills? God dang it. That was a guy cursed to be a bear, I think. Yeah, it was her mother. Brave's mother became a bear. I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was a ginger.
There was another bear that her mother, as a bear, had to also fight. And I was like, this is the villain? It's like, there was like no build up to this character whatsoever. I say that as I've never watched the film.
2013 was Frozen. God, that came out in 2013. Frozen, what would you say? I mean, what would you say about that villain? Like the guy for Frozen.
It wasn't. They were trying to make it like some sort of big plot twist, but it just fell flat for me. I was like,
look, we don't trust handsome men. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now, if you make a handsome man in a Disney movie, that's just bad. We've learned that from Gaston.
Prince Charming, Gaston, you know, those were really well done. Let's do our.
And let's be honest, the prince from Cinderella. I know people say like, oh, he's not a villain. Oh, trust me, he probably is. He probably is.
He jumped out of
a window. Guy's crazy.
He jumped out of a window. It's like,
I don't trust him.
You're not going down these stairs, and he's like, okay.
Also, can I just say it like this? If you show me a list of all the Disney princes, like, you know, all of them like on the row. Okay, people are talking about like, it's like, oh, women don't get characters. Women are just like, so like, it's like, we have such like weak protagonists, or like they're not deep enough. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Do you know how it was for us men at some point? We only had one guy in our fucking movies. That was Prince Charming, half of my fucking life.
Well, to be fair, at least the which one of the prince from what was
Mulan?
it called? No.
Prince
He
Ali.
wasn't a prince.
Well, he
That's
tried.
Aladdin. What's the one from? Was it Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, I think it was from Sleeping Beauty. When you compared that prince to Cinderella's prince to Snow White's prince, at least the guy tried to do something.
Snow White prince. I mean, okay. The
Snow White prince was still a girl.
If you show me
it was a girl.
If you show me every single fucking prince, and I'm not talking the musician back then, but if you show me every single prince in all the Disney movies and tell me, okay, put them into just place them along the just place them on the list of Disney villains, right? Or not Disney villains. Fucking put them on a list of where they come from. I could not tell you shit. Even though I'd seen some of these movies 700 times, I couldn't tell you shit because all of them are so fucking bland. I'm sorry. Fucking, it's like a black-haired, tall white man. That's just there we go. I fucking summarized half of them. Doll head pat dub for me. Okay, you got it. It's just I can't. But that's what I mean by Frozen. It's Frozen is just I don't know. I agree with you. Frozen villain wanted to be a twist villain so bad they did it wrong. Dude, it was the first one that criticized the idea of I like Frozen. Don't get me wrong. I liked Frozen when it came out. It was a fun movie. And it was my little sister's absolute fucking favorite movie ever. But yeah. So apparently, they have made a bunch of Tinkerbell movies in between here, and I have never heard of any of them.
It's that's the same equivalent of all the Barbie films that have come out and nobody's ever heard of them.
There's a Maleficent movie. Well, that is a backstory movie. That one wasn't that bad. I'll be honest with you, that one was okay. But I wouldn't say it was good.
I mean, yeah, the villain in that film, or in the second film, I'd say, they were very, villainy,
okay.
But I don't say they were very goodly written villain.
Hi, Pookie and Prince. God dang it! God dang it! Goddamn, fucking, I'm thinking of just Prince Eric jumping out the window now. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. My brain is like it's on loop. That
Wait,
fucking
he has a
gif.
name?
Yeah, his name is Eric. Oh, wait, hold on. That might be another guy.
Oh.
Okay, that might be one of the other. No, actually, that might be the one for. Guys, where is Prince Eric from? I swear, I know there's a Prince Eric. Is that from Cinderella or is that from a fucking? What is it? Yeah, I can't even tell where they're from. He probably is from, like, what is her name again? Ariel. Ariella Grande.
I think you might be right.
I think it's Prince Eric, right?
Think so.
That's your ex or something? No. Trust me. The last thing I want is a fucking bland-ass man like Prince Eric on my fucking side, okay? I'll be honest with you. That guy eats cornflakes for breakfast. I am not dealing with that shit, okay? Look, it's like, how do you know how do you know someone's boring? Eating cornflakes for breakfast? Now that's a fucking boring-ass fucking breakfast right there. Like, no sugar. No anything. Just cornflakes and milk. It is kind of nice for that time, but still, I don't know. It's like you know you're being boring whenever you eat it. It's like you want something boring. You don't really want anything interesting. Those are for Prince picks. Is there a prom next year? Yes, you are right, though. Oh, so it is Ariel. Ariel had Prince Eric. Okay, I used to eat cornflakes for 15 years. Well, that proves my point. Anyway, Big Hero 6. Does that have, I haven't watched that movie, actually.
I haven't watched it.
I heard that one's good, though. So, maybe it has an interesting villain. Oh, there's the Cinderella movie. The fucking live-action one. Ugh.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if all... Like, even in some of the good films... in the last few years, or last 10 to 15 years, they have good films, but they don't really do much with their villains.
Oh no, Big Hero 6 is an awful villain. Okay, thank you. Fucking hell. God damn it. I know people like the movie, but I'm gonna guess it's not because of the villain. Inside Out as well didn't have
Face it, Dully, after like 2007 or 2010, all the good villains have already been gone.
They've been used up. I'm still looking. I will find one.
Like, even in the early 2000s and the 90s, they had some really timeless villains.
Zootopia. Would you consider the fucking lamb a good villain? Because I'll be honest, she's not that...
Spoiler for anybody who hasn't watched Zootopia.
I mean, okay.
Will you... Okay,
Zootopia came out 10 years ago.
I wanna go. Well, no, almost 10. By next year, I would have come out 10 years ago. Gosh, it's crazy to me that it's been like, do you want to wait for your sequel? Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for another 10 years. Like, that's just incredible to me. Like, you have a very successful, film on your hands, and you give it 10 years because you're busy and working on other stuff.
I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna say that the lamb, okay. I'm just gonna say it like that. Okay, villain. She's like she's all right. You know what I mean? She's kind of.
Can I just say?
Okay.
The film is actually not called Zootopia over here.
What is it called? Is it the same thing that happened with us and Moana?
It's called Zootropolis.
Zootropolis.
I don't know why.
Hold on. Maybe there's like a fun reason for it. Hold on, let me look this up. The reason why I'm curious.
I don't understand why people are like, does Zootopia just sound too offensive in the British market that they have to change it?
Oh wow, it's called Zootropolis in Norway too. I mean, it's like the fun thing about
the. It's just the Americans just want to call something different whenever it comes out on their turf.
Why was Zootopia name changed? The movie Zootopia was renamed Zootropolis in some international markets, partially in the UK and Europe, due to trademark issues. In these regions, the name Zootopia was already trademarked by another entity. Likely a Danish zoo. Goddamn Danes! You do it again, Demi! Stop copyrighting shit! God damn it, Demi! The reason why I'm curious about it is always because of the fact that, like, the reason why I'm curious about it always is because of the fact, I don't know if you know this, I probably talked about it before, but Moana in Norway is called Vaiana.
Oh, right, I remember that one.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I
I remember the story you told me about this one, yeah.
Yep.
Because of who it's actually related to in Norway.
So
yeah.
it's the name of a very famous porn star in Norway. And well, she
Very
became more
inspiring
famous.
for little girls, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great for, you know, whenever kids like watch the
Very
trailer and it's
vulnerable.
like, oh my god, let me look up Moana. Oh shit.
Imagine going up to your parents like, can we watch Moana? Like,
It's like, mom is like, sure, it sounds like a good time, and dad is like, what?
it's like, are you insane?
You can't have our kid watch that. It's like, why not? It's a Disney movie. It's like, oh, you're talking about, oh, you're talking about that. Okay, gotcha. But yeah. Disney tried to sue first and then realized that she had the copyright on the name like for years and years beforehand, and yeah. Didn't go anywhere. There's Finding Dory. God, that is a bad movie.
That was... Yeah, wait, it didn't even have a villain, does it?
Moana, there's Moana. I don't remember. I think Moana wasn't really about the villain either. It was kind of just more about...
It had didn't it have like a singing crab and that was it?
It had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'll be honest with you, if I was in a movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or a singing crab, I'll honestly take my chances with the singing crab.
I hear they did pretty bad with the second one, like it was almost like a
Moana.
downgrade in quality in the second one.
Who is Moana, the frickin'... What can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Yeah. Mommy, this lady is naked. But that's what happened, because like originally it was called Moana in Norway too, because like we originally got Moana, but then they changed it halfway through the fucking marketing campaign because of that situation. Okay, can I just tell you guys, I also see like, what is it? Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, right?
Oh gosh.
Oh my
no.
god.
Italy had the same problem as Norway with Moana.
Yeah, I can guess, yeah. By the way...
Why are there so many called Moana?
I don't know.
That's like, you can't call this film Jerry because it's related to a porn star.
Yeah. Jerry. Our new movie, Jared from Subway. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, you can't call it that. It's already trademarked. It's like, this is getting ridiculous.
My new movie, Billy Cost By.
No, can't call it that. That's a cleaner.
Okay.
He already trademarks that.
Well, I was gonna just make him into like a bit of a problem because Bill Cosby.
What did you want to talk about next?
Cars 3? I don't know. I don't think that one is
Cars 3. I never watched Cars 3.
Okay, I couldn't fucking watch more Cars.
I couldn't watch the second one because it suffers from that. Okay, there's two types of film franchise. The one that has the second one where the second film blows the first one out of the water, and then there's the other series where the second film decides to try something different and something bold, and just it's like the middle child in the family. It's like it's there, but you're pretending it's not there.
Also, oh
I'm
shit.
allowed to say this because I'm a middle child. I have privileges.
Technically,
I have,
middle child
like-
there too. By the way, oh shit, that's Dove. I'm so used to them being smaller and mute, but I only know them from Lawthon's videos. Huh? Should get to know Dove. Dove is wonderful.
I am.
I'm gonna guess in Lawthon's videos. You're not like.
Well,
well, you
I'm just-
scream.
I scream sometimes,
Yeah.
but I'm a lot of the time I'm just minding my own business, and then to be fair to me, I don't see I don't see Lullathon like 80% of the time when he's on screen because he's invisible, ready to pounce.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for my impending doom.
Yep, pretty much. Ice cream? Ooh, ice cream. I love it, ice cream. By the way, I like.
You scream. Everybody.
We all scream.
We all
By the way,
scream.
I will say I saw one video here that like I will say that's probably one of my favorite movies that have come out in the last 10 years from Disney. That is Coco. Coco's really fucking good. I love Coco.
I've never watched Coco. I hear good things about the film, but I mean the style of the film's quite fine, but I have to say when it comes to animation from like especially from the Pixar side of Disney, they're suffering from the bean base conundrum at the moment with 3 of their latest films using the same bean style.
Okay, and then there's something that I personally have a problem with, Incredibles 2. Like, okay.
Oh, I never watched The Incredibles 2. I heard bad stuff about it and I was like, it's best to just leave it at that and just pretend it doesn't exist.
Didn't know Coco is from Disney. How does it feel to have a famous mother? That's not that Coco. God dang it. It's written with C-O-C-O. By the way, can I just point out, with like Incredibles 2, how to explain this? They made a twist villain, but then they wanted to be like, oh, let's fuck it up. Let's have a twist on a twist villain. Like that's kind of the deal. And so they try to set it up so like the one villain has a lot of like lines that are just inherently evil, and then the other person has like the usual like twist villain lines, which is the usual one. The problem
They
is,
should have done.
one of the guys, because of this reason, just sounds like the most creepiest fucking dude ever because he's just like, yes, I can't wait for you to get what you deserve. Like one time, and it's like, here, have a banquet. It's like, fuck, huh?
What the heck is wrong with you two?
What is wrong with you? It's like they set him up as a villain, and then they're like, nah, he's not a villain. That guy's the villain. It's like, you know, it's like they, because they tried to like
Do you know
push
what
the
they should
hints.
have done? If it were up to me, I mean, they got 2 things wrong. One, they wanted to do like, and the first one they focused on the father, and you know, trying to come to terms with not being a superhero in this superhero world. And then in the second one, you know what we should do? We should have the dad look after the family and the mother go and do the adventure. And I'm sorry, that kind of I can see what they were trying to achieve there with the whole family dynamic, but it kind of fell flat. But villain-wise, I think what they should have done, I think they should have had like a surprise return of Sindra. But get this, like everybody's like, oh, but Sindra died in an explosion in when his cave got caught. Like, imagine if he had a shield glove on or something, activated the shield at the last moment.
Can I quickly start Nuttally with something here? Nuttally says,
yeah.
I can't just say Disney sequels are mostly bad. Okay, Nuttally, that's where I'm in a disagreement. I think Disney sequels are all bad.
That's why we put them to DVD.
Back in the day, yeah. Direct to DVD.
DVD. There we go.
DVD.
Why do I struggle in English?
DVD. I mean, can anybody mention one good Disney sequel that you can think about that was actually good?
Like, I mean, The Lion King 2 was decent.
Was it?
I think it was okay.
It spawned a bunch of furries. I don't know about that one.
No.
Can you count how many people became fucking furry for fucking Kofu?
Oh, well, I mean, they already had Scar, so I don't think Kofu...
Scar wasn't handsome! It's like he was just such a... No, he was just...
He made it into 2 other Disney films as a pet.
Okay, and that's why he's not. Star Wars? I wouldn't... Thrallo, technically speaking, Star Wars
was George Lucas's
like, I mean,
design, not Disney's.
Would you count it if it was... I will say, like, again, Avengers then. Like, that is probably the best, like, Disney sequel ever, but, like, it's not technically... I wouldn't count it as Disney because it's Marvel.
No,
but
because
like,
it was bought.
Yeah. But,
it
like...
has to strictly be made by Disney themselves, not something they've assimilated into their corporation.
Like, it's like if Dove makes 2 wonderful, like, pieces of art, and I buy up Dove's brand. That doesn't mean those are my art now. It means I own the rights to it, but doesn't mean
modern capitalism.
But it doesn't mean I made, like, I'm not responsible for said art. That was Dove's act.
I mean, technically you kind of do, really, because you kind of integrated it into your own painting already, so...
Oh, God. I mean, yeah, technically. By the way, can I just point this out? I forgot that there was a Tim Burton Dumbo. I keep forgetting that exists.
Wait, there's a Tim... Oh, wait, was that the live-action one?
Yup.
I actually forgot about that one.
Yeah. Toy Story had these... Okay, Toy Story, yeah, there you go. Thank you. Toy Story was good. I'll give you that one.
I mean...
Toy Story 2.
To be honest, as far as villains go, I think Sid was the better villain because you don't really spend much time with the other villains that much, and because we're mostly focused on the other characters.
Except 3rd and 4th. You see, that's the problem. Whenever one sequel does good...
the 4th one.
Yeah, but also Kung Fu Panda was great. I agree there, but Kung Fu Panda wasn't Disney. That's DreamWorks.
That's true. That's DreamWorks. Which, fun fact, the only reason DreamWorks animation is so successful right now is because the guy that's doing all of this stuff was the one who worked on the most successful Disney animated films that they had. And they're like, okay, we don't need you anymore, we're gonna fire you now. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go make my own stuff, and he went to make DreamWorks and started with Shrek. So, when you think of all your favorite Disney films, like Aladdin, Sleeping Beauty...
Yeah.
Not Sleeping Beauty, I think it was, Ariel. He was running like the renaissance of Disney films. Like Aladdin, you know, he was making some of the big ones.
An interesting contradiction. Haters usually know more about the topic than the people who hate the topic. I mean, okay. I will say there are like people are like, oh, if they hate it, they hate it. But like people who are like, whatever people actually have genuine hate for stuff, like say it like this. What is something that I genuinely hate? I hate what World of Warcraft is right now. For example. Why do I hate World of Warcraft right now? It's because I love World of Warcraft. I loved it at some point. I had a long-term committed relationship with that fucking game. And it's because of the fact that, like, now it sucks more than ever. That's why I'm mad about it. It's like the same thing with, like, whenever He-Man Revelations came out. I'm passionate about He-Man, so it makes sense that I would be upset about it. It's like, with every bit of hate, there comes with a little bit of love. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. Drama. What the fuck? Drama? Me hating World of Warcraft? But like, I feel like there's like a bit of like, I mean, it's like you want them to be good again. You want them to be good. The reason why people are so mad at Twitch nowadays is because they love Twitch. They want Twitch to be good. It's not because they hate it, just to hate it. B.
That's not B, that's Greek.
Yeah. Such drama started, dull wow, yeah. Wow, dull wow.
It's like, I love the Battlefield series, but it's hard to go back to because it's owned by Electronic Arts, which I absolutely despise.
That's weird, weird German S. Ah, we on the topic of hate? We're not on the topic of hate. I hate when my game fucking crashes, exactly. There you go. I miss the good old days of Battlefield 2.
Oh yeah, I don't even think you can't even get Battlefield 2 on Steam anymore. They just removed it out of the blue.
Can I tell you something that pisses me off a little bit? And that is the people that want online single player to become online games. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you have online connection to play the game on Oblivion? I want to play the game because I want to play the game. There's nothing more to it. I want to play the game. But no, you're gonna lock it behind.
It's just the remastered version.
Yes. The old one you can play whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's. I will say that it was a close contender, but that was probably one of the main reasons why I didn't get that one.
It's a pain in the ass, cause like I love like, and this is why I'm like that. I like, a part of me really hates a lot of the stuff with Oblivion, because I love Oblivion. Oblivion was my favorite freaking like game back then. Like I have put hours and hours into Oblivion. Like sitting there. It's so people could not hack it or make a clone of it. I mean, okay. Like, if that's the case, like, sure, I get that. But there's other ways to protect it.
I mean,
Baldur's Gate is fine. Baldur's Gate did wonderful, and you can actually play that one offline and online.
There's always Sky Oblivion.
It's like, Dudley, because of the cloud storage. Well, say that to fucking, say that to the other one. Like, I'm just, it's just like, I get why they do stuff like that, and it's like, I get why certain things are a little bit more restricted and careful about, right?
I'm seeing more Greek.
Why you putting a bunch of Greek letters in there? Hey, you! Stop it! What do I look like? Hercules? Get the fuck out of here! Stop it there! Stop it there!
One more Greek, and I will time you out for a minute or two.
Give him 2 more Greeks. Give me like 1 Greek is fine.
2 more Greeks? Okay. 2 more Greeks.
Well, like after that, if after that Greek, then any more Greeks after that, you are.
2 more Greeks for 2
You're being
minutes,
put on the
final,
bench.
And that's my final offer. Take it or leave it.
You're getting on the boat, and for 10 minutes. That'll be your Greek boat.
Greek grammar.
Yeah. Also, what the fuck, you ran to not modify it? Modded game, it live longer and more fun. They didn't care about freaking modding. Like, that's the part that annoyed me the most. And that was the fact that they removed, like, the ability to mod it is, like, they removed it. Like, I'm sorry, but there's a reason why I don't really see many people. How many? Okay, actually, maybe there are people, or maybe I'm just delusional. Maybe there are still people who play it like a lot.
Which one?
Oblivion Remastered. I'm just gonna check.
I don't know. I mean, the hype has kind of died down now.
Let's see here. $1.2K viewers. That's a few, but not too many. Though there's not many streams of it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's like 20 streams that are currently playing it right now. Thrallo! Don't test me, brother! Yeah, I mean, it's like that is the biggest shame of all. Cause let's be honest. I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls games. Modding is what makes them great. I'm sorry to say this. You can say to me like, it's like, oh well, it's because the base game is already good enough. You don't need to mod it. But like, I'm sorry, but in any Elder Scrolls game, you don't have mods. That is like. So, okay, that's your last one, people. No modding makes them playable. Yeah. No, modding makes them playable. Exactly. Modding and jank. Yeah.
I see one more
Yep.
one more letter from you, PP, then I will time you out for a good 2 minutes.
10. Just do regular 10.
10?
It's fucking easy.
10.
You could
Okay.
just do, if you click their name and then hit the little clock button, that times them out for 10 automatically.
No. Well, then don't write Greek, otherwise I will time you out. Rules are rules. Be respectful. I am a mod. I'm not just a pretty face. I will bring the sword down upon you.
I feel like the fucking, like, you know, the like Patrick sitting on the field with the hammer right now. That's kind of what I feel like. Do not antagonize mods either. Bad. Bad. Go in another corner. So you admit that you are a pretty face? Yeah, Dove? Pretty face, Dove?
I'm always been a pretty face. I mean, gets kissed a lot.
There we go. See? It took a while, but she finally accepted it now.
I never denied it. I was always pretty. Pretty darn cute.
Should you run up to fucking people, Pee Bo, and be like, "Stop right there, criminal scum! You violated the law!"
Pretty much, yeah.
Pay the fine or...
Why does everybody say I have never admitted it? I've always admitted it. It's ironic that refuses to admit they're cute. I have no quarrels about being cute or pretty.
You know what? There should be like a system on Twitch where you can, I wanna, can we put a system? It's an easy way for me to make it so if people break any like rules, we can either ask them to pay up or get banned.
Oh.
Pay the fine
That
or
would-
get banned. I don't think that's legal, but
No, that would not be legal. That would breach so many guidelines, and
Yeah.
it would be abused to heck for the next 2 to 3 months.
oh, it would definitely be. But it would be funny. But anyway,
Like, imagine those like one streamer was like, "Oh, if you can't pay me for every month, I'm gonna ban you and make you pay anyway."
Yeah, thank you so
You're
much for
not
following.
allowed to
Thank
watch
you.
me. Not allowed to watch me for free. You have to pay me.
yeah. The worst thing about it, there are people who actually share that sentiment. That's the worst thing about it. That are like, if you watch me, you should have at least $5, and it's like,
Yeah, $5 a month. Like, how do you have so many hours to watch me for free?
that command doesn't work. I'm sorry, I forgot to remove them. I will remove them soon.
You still haven't. Oh my, do my Nakuta. You still haven't removed them.
I am bad at it.
Yeah, let me bonk you with that actually. Where's my bonk stick?
God damn it.
Oh, you're lucky I don't have any cheers. I don't have any bits right now.
God damn it. Oh, by the way, I don't know. Okay.
Here, take. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't bonk because it's a morning stream. I'm sick dumb. Hydrate? No, they can't. Well, it's.
I mean, I'm drinking coffee right
you
now.
can't do
Actually,
that.
as soon as you said hydrate, I'll just drink. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah.
just drink.
Did you see at the thing about with the stop killing games that they reached for their goal? Oh yeah, I saw that. By the way, guys, I'm just gonna say it right that I don't know much about that. I haven't had time to read it fully through, but I'll be honest with you. It seems like a good cause. If you know more about it to me, then please. Actually, can anybody just tell me what it is about? Just like a summary about it.
It's quite complex because there's a
Hey,
lot of
Cyberchip.
things that
God
it
dang it.
will. It's not. So obviously, it's trying to save games, obviously, so people still can play them, so it has value, so they can't just like take it away it from you, like especially what the Ubisoft did with the Crew. Like, okay, we're gonna just take this game away from you, and there's nothing you can do about it because it says so in the fine print. It says so in the contract. We can take this game away from you, even though it doesn't really require online play. They can just take it away from you anyway, because Ubisoft and Blizzard have it in their guidelines that they can shut down and take away games for no reason whatsoever and do as they please.
Yeah.
Just Stop Games is trying to preserve the customers' rights to their products. This is basic commerce essentially. To protect products' rights for the customer who have literally bought a product and they can't just take it away. It's by no means is it enforcing a rule, and it says so very well in fine print that the cause, the movement, does not say that the developers have to keep this game alive forever indefinitely. Just
Yeah.
because that's what some people are getting confused about. There's a lot of misinformation being thrown around where people are like, oh, what, you're gonna just turn MMOs into single player games now? It's like, that's not what it's about. And some people are getting a lot of it confused.
Can we just talk about it? I don't. Okay. I'm just gonna say right now. I don't agree with the sentiment that you have the right to break something of other people. Or even stake, like say like this. If I sell you a drawing, right? And I sell you a painting, right? That's yours. Right? What if I just show up to your door the next day and be like, yeah, hey Dom, I'm just gonna there we go. Okay, bye. It's like, no. At that point, it's vandalism from me. You own, like, it's like me tearing up a fucking drawing of somebody. Like, it's like, yeah, no, that's theirs. It's like, at some point, I feel like the idea of like, it's like when people like, I'm just gonna say right now, I genuinely, and I mean this by heart, I will say this, like, yeah. I would recommend still, if you haven't signed up for the Stop Breaking Games, because I did see someone talk about it.
It's
Sign-ups are still available. No, like
they're still available. The petition has passed in the UK, so we got the amount of signatures required.
Even though
which doesn't really mean anything in the UK, because even if it does make it to Parliament, a lot of the time it's.
But what I mean
basically
is with these like things, it's like sometimes people will be like, okay, well that could also be multiple signups from one person and stuff like that. You need to, so the more people sign up,
investigated into.
with more people signing up, the better it is for the entire thing. Because, like, say like this, 1 million people signing up, that's great. But 2 million people signing up is even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's gonna be like
we have a lot of gamers in the world. We need to stand up and fight for our rights as consumers.
Speaking of
just not even gamers, but human beings.
yeah. Speaking of Riot Games, they deleted my transferred account. It had $500 worth of skins, by the way. I think they got mad at my account because I got those skins legally for only $150 when we had a server in Garena. Okay, Kayubi. I mean, support ticket is most of my fucking advice there. I don't know how to deal with that, and if they just did that, I don't think they would just do that out of nowhere. I think there has to be. I can't imagine Riot just like randomly just goes after somebody like immediately. It's like something made it. I did everything. Well then, make a YouTube video about it. That's a good way of doing it. Cause attention, cause a havoc. It's a good way of like, yeah. They also want you to actually buy and own a game and not license it for it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like gamers stand up. No thanks. We don't want to stand up. You can sit down and do it. Pies up post the stop killing games, and it was swatted for this. Okay, can I just say this? I do not condone swatting at all. Like, holy shit.
What.
Like, no matter what. That is dangerous. And also,
like,
it's
swatting is swatting is a very it should never be misused because it is meant for very highly high hostage situations, and this is not a good use of police resources or time.
Yeah.
At all, and that would condone as a criminal offense in itself.
Yeah. By the way, I'd wish I had time to make a video. If I had I would have. Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult to say, Kayubi. Like, I just, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I do not know the full story or anything like that. It's just like, ugh. It's like, ooh. I would only swat a fly and mosquitoes. Yeah. Swatting can get you in jail with no remorse. I mean, yeah, true. But, like, the problem is whenever it's someone young, that's the problem. Like, and it's like, I feel like, has kids these days not heard about the term, the boy who screamed wolf, wolf?
That's an old one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, but like that fucking tale just told me not to make up shit in dangerous situations, because basically what it is scream wolf wolf, and then when an actual wolf came by, nobody believed him, so nobody showed up. Because he wanted to troll them.
Personally, I have my own feelings about the situation, but I won't get into them.
Yeah.
Not what this stream is about.
Fair. You know, weird enough though, I will say this. It's like, I will say, like, when it comes to like, if there's something you genuinely support in, I would say push for it. Make sure you do everything you can to do it. I will not say, like, there are certain political, like, opinions I have, but I'm not gonna fucking get into that, because that is a slippery slope to get into a certain type of tag on my stream that I don't want. Let's just say that.
But you're fine with upsetting a certain group of people on Twitter.
Oh, on Twitter I don't mind. Twitter I don't care. But like, it's like, I mean, what I talked about the Twitter situation, that was because of Twitch. Like, I feel like that is a fair statement to make. Because, I mean, Twitch, technically speaking, is my job now. And I need to make sure that my job place is safe for me to actually be around. And if I find out that, like, my job, where my workplace is in danger, then I feel like I need to speak up. Because if you don't speak up, you're just gonna get run over by just bullshit every day for the rest of your life, and it's just gonna get worse and worse. Man, the Pokemon don't get in the balls today, do they? I don't know. That is a very... Yeah, that is a very low head chance there. I mean, okay. To be fair. I will say the entire, like, Switch is getting sued by Brazil and, like, everything like that. I will just say this. A part of me miss it when I could buy a game. I can enjoy said game. And it's like, if I would be honest, and this is, like, honestly where I'm a little bit mad about it. When it came to the guy with the wrong username, or the fucked up username, right? Who was playing Mario Kart, who was, what was it? Link the Twink was his name. And I think he got banned. I really love how pain in the ER. Thank you. I appreciate it. But, like, Link the Twink was what his name was. And they worked up his fucking system. To because, like, his Switch 2. So they fucked it up, they ruined it, they broke it. Because of it. I feel like that's unfair. Because you can do so much better than that. You can force a name change on them. You know what I mean? You could be like, hey, your name is against the terms of service. Hey, please change your name. Like, that's all you need to do. Because if you don't have a censorship that's, like, valid for this kind of thing, then yeah, why did you ban him for that? Like, I mean... that part pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Because you like breaking an entire system. Like, okay, there you go, $600 of a fine because of the fact you had your name as Link the Twink. Could also be meaning some other kind of twink. I mean, let's be honest. If you guys don't know, back in the day, whenever I was playing World of Warcraft, that we had like twink characters. What was those? That was level 19 rogue slash like low level characters to basically farm honor points and play for fun because we wanted to have a good level playing field. And we were basically like push to get as much gear as possible for that low level. That was called a twink character. It's a low-level character that is made for PvP. That was before the entire people made the word twink for a skinny male. So it pissed me off a bit. I'm not gonna say this guy had a fucking... I'm not gonna say this guy was... not guilty. I'm pretty sure he made, like, the name Link the Twink was because of that fucking situation. The first situation, but what I mean is, like, what I'm saying is, twink is not necessarily a bad word. So it's understandable why he didn't think it was, like, he maybe didn't think it could get him in trouble. But that became a very expensive type of trouble because he lost his game and his fucking console. I really... You know... sometimes I'm curious about, like, customer service, honestly. Within... I feel like being in Nintendo customer service right now is probably the worst fucking thing ever. You probably get so many calls.
No.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
I've seen stories where people put their Nintendo Switches 2 wrong, and it completely fried the system.
Pookie says what? No. I ain't falling for that. I ain't gonna fall for that. Yeah. But yeah, that I will say, like, it's just like, I don't know. It's, what's specific about it is like, when, like, can you imagine waking up in the morning, going to work, and then you see the announcement that, like, Switch 2 is gonna bork up the system? You know what I mean? It's like that. And you're a customer service at Nintendo, you're like, well, there goes my relaxing days, okay, well, I guess there's only fucking random calls now. I'm gonna guess a lot of, like, Nintendo of America just, like, realized that they need a lot more customer service because of that fucking reason. They saw that update and was like, yup, we need more people. Whatever you say, please, Pookie, stop. Oh. Sorry, Special Defense Curl, you can't catch a dove. Oh.
No, I'm not here. I'm not even here. they can't see me coming.
No, I know. Oh, you're definitely good. Nope, you're good.
I'm definitely invisible, and I
Yep, definitely visible.
definitely can't see the top of my head.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. No, nobody can see you right now. You're completely invisible. What dove? I've never heard of her.
Exactly.
I'm waking up. I'm waking up. I'm waking up and I'm waking up. This is it. Monday morning. Hairy egg.
actually, it's Wednesday. You actually confused me for a split second. I was like, wait, is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It's a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It's so annoying that they write it as Wednesday, but you pronounce it as Wednesday.
Why? Why is it called Wednesday?
I don't know, ask the British.
I am asking you.
Actually, let me see. Why is it called Wednesday?
Why is it written like that?
Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. So apparently, my first result says, "Why is Wednesday called Hump Day?"
We'll talk about that. I'll... Why is Wednesday spelled like that? Okay, here. I found the thing. Originates from Old English, where this was written Wednesdag, meaning Wooden's Day. Wooden's Day. What kind of wood? Morning wood?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Wait, what? What?
Okay, whoever throwing that sticky bomb, I that that was beyond that. That was beautiful.
I was so confused. I thought you were reading the thingy.
Oh, that's a Barbie.
Barb. Huh? You throwing sticky bombs on me right now?
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm innocent. It's a Dolly nerd and a bird. Hey, how's it going, Gritter? Hey, Shakrail, how you doing? How you doing? Dub Pog, yeah.
Wednesday comes from Wednesday, which meant Odin's Day.
I mean, Okay, so it's based off of like northern. Yeah, I mean it's fucking.
That
Northern
does-
created
that
a
does
lot
make
of weird
sense,
shit.
Yeah.
Like, can we just talk about
Like-
Nordic countries created a lot of weird shit that I just keep forgetting about. I mean, the same thing with Thursdays, Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, when if it wasn't for the invasions of Angula,
Think
we wouldn't have a lot of stuff here.
In every dog, there's a wolf.
But I'm not a dog.
Would
Or a
not,
wolf.
would not inside her, would ram from behind. Would liquor box, would cover chest with semen. Dove, I think your inner wolf was getting out. Hey, doing a waking, waking, goddammit, I can't fucking read.
Walking.
I'm waking up.
I'm walking out.
I miss you already.
You don't.
Yes, I do. What the hell?
Don't.
Well, it's a bit of
Sorry.
a.
Oh,
Had to
dog's
readjust my.
barking. Be right back.
Oh shit! The dog! There's a dog in him. The inner wolf is coming out again. Guys, watch out! A lot of the best shit. Thank you very much. Yep. Best shit in the world. Right here. Right here. Right live. Saturday Night Live. Come on down. Oh my god. I'm waking up to Ash and Dove. See you. Dude. Oh my god. Like, okay. Can I just say this, though? Okay. I'll be honest and say this. I have a bit of an addiction to Uva Musume Pretty Derby. I'll be honest and say that. I am beyond addicted to that fucking game. I'm stuck in it. Look, I just like the game is just so much goddamn stupid. Like it's just dopamine points. Like literally, I know it's just like it's like I know it's just catering to my fucking like low effort like fucking dopamine points. But it's just like I'm like, yep, that works for me. It's like if people ask me like it's like, "Oh, but like is it like complicated? Is it like interesting?" It's like you hit a button. You hit race. You earn stats. You do it again. Hit the button. Earn stats. Race. Hit the button. Earn stat. Race. Is it complicated? No! Is it interesting? A little bit. Is it cute? Hell yeah. Though I will say I got a big Mommy Milkers character, and it's kind of weird when she's in the school uniform because it kind of looks like a fucking... She kind of looks like one of those moms that like tried to be hip and cool. It is weird looking. Imagine playing gachas. Anyway, let me do my Majiro McQueen career again. Dude, okay. Nivera. Number go up, brain goes, Exactly. That's literally what it is, Biggie. Like, I can't... Like, I would say... If people are like, oh, it's like, oh, what's interesting about it? What's good about it? I'm like... I legit have... Like, I literally have no answer to that. You want my honest opinion? I have no answer to that. Why I love it so much. It's a very low effort, fun, like, horse racing game. And it's like, okay, big bonus by the way. Big bonus of this game. It's not predatory with ads, and it's not predatory with trying to get you to buy stuff either. It actually just tells you, like, sometimes, like, it's like... It doesn't even tell you to buy more stuff. You literally have to just actually get out of your way to actually buy stuff. So it just tells you, like, hey, like, you can play. Okay, go ahead and play. Okay, enjoy your game. It's like, I just have... It's like, there's no... I wouldn't exactly call it low effort. It kind of polished. I mean, it's... Okay, no, I'm not saying... Nivera, I'm not saying that the game is low effort. As in, like, the game itself is very low effort. I'm saying that you, as playing it, it's very low effort. Because, like, you don't really do much. it's a low effort game, as in you are not doing much, like, other than balancing stats and the energy bar. You're not really. It's not a complicated game. That's what I mean, low effort. The effort put into the characters and everything like that, design-wise, it looks beautiful. Like, everything about the game looks amazing. I just gotta say that. It's well made. It's just, yeah, low effort in the sense of game, like, as in, like, play-wise. I really enjoy it, though. I mean, I have a horse girl. I have multiple horse girls. All of them are... I have defeated the main campaign twice. I'm having fun with it. I have now a new frontrunner racer who is apparently with over 835 speed. She's a speedy boy. Speedy girl, sorry. And she's my strongest horse. I'm gonna put her to the farm. She's gonna pull her fucking weight and plow the fields. 100%. And then I have the weakest link of the crew. She's probably gonna be thrown into, well, let's just say it like that. She's probably gonna, like, you know that, like, you know the glue factory down the road? That might be where she goes. Damn, faster than an F1 car. Yep. She's a fucking fast as fuck. She's fast as fuck, boy. Hey, dog, we're talking about your favorite game.
Which one?
The horse game.
I wouldn't call that my favorite game.
Yep.
I would call it a concern.
It's somewhat like visual novels, that grinding. Well, you also kind of strategize with supporters and inspiration and activities and skills to choose. I mean, yeah. True.
I mean, I will say it does make me want to watch the anime. So I never took an interest back then, but now it definitely does.
I thought after you said put her into the farm, like breeding. No, I didn't mean breeding. I'm not gonna breed my horses. The fuck do I look like? I mean, I probably should have had the sound alerts open right now because people would have immediately played no cock like horse cock. But like that's really it's besides the crew. To get better stats, yeah. I mean, look, what I'm saying is like a farmer, which is MPH 233 and 375. It's like, well, what I mean is like specifically with like what I'm saying. God dang it. God dang it, Nivera. So stupid. But like, yeah, what I mean is like specifically with these horse, like, I don't know, it's like, I wouldn't call the game complicated. It's very easy to learn and it doesn't take a second to think about, but like, I really, like, how to say it like this, I really enjoy the game for its like very simplistic nature of it. I like, yes, you can upgrade cards, you can also like upgrade like horses and stuff, and also like you can either use recommended or you can make your own deck. Like it's very easy to master. Like it's like it isn't difficult at all. I will say though, holy shit, the horse that I had yesterday, holy fucking shit, I can't. I pulled.
Is it rice flour?
Is that the movie one with the gray hair that I have?
No, that was the one. That was the one you had before her, I think. I haven't seen how you fared with the grey one.
Let's just say the gray one. I played a little bit before I went to bed yesterday. Just kind of like play a little bit. She fucking like, okay. For some odd reason, at some point she gets more stats from freaking random events. Like from like the training. She gets 25 speed whenever you train speed. sometimes. And that's on level 2 or 3, like 1. Like, it's like she's crazy.
Whoa.
So I literally was running around, like, at the last bit of, like, time. When I would train speed, I would literally get 58 speed per fucking training session. At the end of the fucking game, towards the end of the game. She is insane. And then the secondary stat, which is usually, like, the power, she would get 17 of that. So it's like, it's... Duh!
I'm just waiting for you to come back as a horse girl now.
I don't want to be a horse girl. No, I'm not going to become a horse girl. Horse doesn't fit me.
But you get to run very fast and far.
Bitch, I can do that already.
Think. Well, you can run 10 times as fast now.
I don't need to run 10 times as fast. All I need to do is run faster than either you or Lawthon or Ricky. It's like I have a list of people I need to outrun, and that's Ricky, Lawthon, Darren, Cyberchimp.
I don't think you can outrun Ricky. Believe me, I know.
Well, he's like Jason, okay? He
they're
just shows
everywhere.
up like behind me, just like. It's like I run like 10 miles ahead. He just shows up like it's like. And I mean, okay, can we just talk about it? How scary actually Looney Tunes is, if you think about it. They're basically fighting warlocks.
Alright.
Well, it's like, think about it like this. Just randomly, what's gonna happen? Oh! Double look straight.
Wait, how straight?
Like that. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That was adorable. No, that's not adorable. God damn it. Get out. Touch out of the way. That's not adorable. Fuck you. Don't know this to you and the phrase, the horse girl I had yesterday. It's a little misunderstanding. Okay, you can. Okay, no. I'm not a good stream to listen at work. For second of all, like okay. What the fuck were we talking about again? My brain just got fried.
Hiding away from Ricky.
Oh right, if I can outrun Ricky. I feel like oh yeah, right. Looney Tunes cartoons, fucking scary as shit. Because Bugs Bunny would literally just show up behind them after he ran a fucking mile away. That thing is scary as shit. Even, you know what, actually Droopy the dog. Droopy the dog is worse. I'm just gonna say it right now, Droopy the dog is the most terrifying guy I would ever have in real life. Especially because of the fact that, you know what the worst thing about it? Jackal loves doing the Droopy the dog fucking voice. And every single time...
Oh yeah, I remember how good they were at that.
Yeah, and every single time, specifically at dance events, we are literally preparing to, like, get out there and actually, like, entertain as hosts and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, Jackal just walks out, like, behind one of that, just, oh boy, this is the greatest night of my life. It's like,
I'm not gonna
God
lie.
damn it.
As a child, I hated the character growing up. I always found
You
him
hated
really
Droopy?
annoying. Yeah, I didn't like Droopy. I was always rooting for the guys to get him.
I'm trying to remember which one I didn't like about, like, okay, you know what actually I didn't like? And I think I'm still in the favor of this. I don't like the guy. I did not
Could you
like...
be more specific?
Well, okay, I didn't like, the
There's
dog.
a lot of guys out there. Oh, the dog, okay.
The like, you know, the bulldog.
Oh.
I did not like him because he was like such a fucking like... I don't know, he was just such a boring character compared to like the rest. Like, Tom was a egotistical bastard. Like,
So
Jerry was an
one-dimensional
egotistical mouse.
characters,
But like, yeah. So the violence in Tom and Jerry? Oh yeah, no, we're talking about the violent one. I do people? Okay. Whoever fucking came up with, okay, can we just talk about this? back when everything was like, you know, remember when everything was like kids shows, you know, remember like it was like Scooby-Doo and it's like Scooby-Doo Kids and it's like Muppet Babies, you know, it's like we're just like they would make like kids shows off kid shows, you know. It'd be like these characters, but kids. You know what I mean? They would do a shit ton of these fucking videos, like these fucking series back in the day. What sadistic fuck created Tom and Jerry Kids? I mean, it didn't turn out to be that violent because they basically toned down the violence. But like, who walked up to the director, like Hanna-Barbera, and was like, "Okay, Mr. Barbera, yeah, I want like you know this kids shows, you know we have Scooby-Doo Kids running, and it's like really successful, right? How about this, Tom and Jerry Kids?" But Mr. Barbera's like, "You want two kids to beat each other up?" Yes.
Okay, could you imagine that?
Okay.
Like an actual, like imagine like on Adult Swim where it's literally a series about kids beating up kids.
That's basically what Tom and Jerry Kids was. It's two kids beating each other up. I mean, it's like at some point I gotta be questioning him what the fuck that's about.
What sadistic person just sits on the sofa with popcorn like, yes.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm
10
curious
bucks on
about.
the cat.
Yeah, that's the question, like, what board of director was like, you know, we should make Tom and Jerry Kids. Isn't that the cartoon where people where two people are beating each other up? Yes. Now imagine them as kids. I don't think I wanna. So I had nightmares of animals of Farthing Woods. Oh my fucking god. Dude, okay. I said it before and I say it again. Animals of Farthing Woods is one of the... okay. Was that ever designed to be for kids? That is the question. I don't know if it was. Have you heard what that is, Dove? Do you remember that? Dove? Do you know what Animals of Farthing Woods is?
No.
Okay, how to explain this? It was a TV show from back when we were kids. When I was young. Basically, it was this show about all these like forest creatures running to go to. I think there was their journey to Central Park is basically what the situation is. They want to go to a place where they can actually like be, because deforestation and stuff like that is happening in the homes they live in, and they want to get out of there. But when I say, like, that's a good concept, right? It's like a good environmental message. But then you gotta realize they're animals, and they're making this as realistic as possible. And they decided that, you know what? How about we make this? It basically became, what is it? Animal Game of Thrones. Cartoon animal at Game of Thrones. Because main characters die. There is like, and I'm not talking just like they die off screen, or like they die like it's like remember me kind of situations. No, there's a scene where I think it's like a mother mouse. It's like taking care of her children, making sure like it's like, okay, everybody huddle up, make sure you're okay, and like sit over there, okay, good. And then she has to run away for a bit to get food. Next thing she knows, a hawk has snatched up all of her fucking kids and speared them on a tree. And you don't just hear that, you see the mouse speared on a tree with this branch going right through his fucking gut, and it's bleeding. It is brutal. This was for kids. It was a disaster. I don't know why that became a thing. If I could say that, I mostly remember the hedgehog crossing a road. Oh, right, whenever they had to, like, whenever the one gets panicked and then he just, like, starts having a hissy fit, and then they get run over. Oh, that is a fucking gruesome scene, too. Like, I'll be honest with you. I think the worst one, I will say, is probably the pheasant one. The pheasant scene is fucking the worst scene ever. Guy looking for his wife.
No, for me the worst one was the when they were trying to save the mice's children.
Mice's children. I mean, that's fair. Oh, fucking
That
hell,
one, that scene still haunts me. That was really gruesome for like a children's show.
I mean, I feel like the one about the pheasant, though. I mean, what was it? The pheasant is looking for her. Like a pheasant, like flies into like too close to a farm. You see the fucking shotgun come into frame, and then you hear the gunshot, and then the other fucking pheasant comes around to be like, I think it's like Margaret or something, screams her name like, Margaret, Margaret, where are you? And then he looks in the window post and see a fucking like her body just like grilled and like baked and like hanging outside the window. And then he starts crying very like horrifyingly. And then you see off screen again, the shotgun comes into frame, aimed down, and he is still in tears. And then it screams her name 2 more times before you hear the gunshot again, and just a bunch of crows starts fucking flying. It is fucking sad.
Yeah, it is savage. I mean, it does not shy away from a lot of, you know, some of the gruesome details. Like, I mean, like, just putting on 3 dead, you know, mice on a thorned, you know, bush.
Yeah.
Out in the open like that, I'm like, holy smokes.
I don't know. Like, for some reason I loved the show as a kid, though.
I watched it on the German channel, Kinderkanal, growing up. So I never watched it in English. But even back then, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, every time I saw the intro or the theme, I immediately got scared because it was like, it was scary. I mean, I will say this. No. I will say the one characters that it did interest me. I think it was the blue foxes, or the grey foxes. They interested me very much, even though they were supposed to be the antagonists. I was more interested in the antagonist's storyline than the protagonist.
I mean, okay. I think, to be fair, that show was pretty fucking sadistic. Okay, there's one show I watched as a kid. I can't say it here. Well, it's called Poppel and Pilt, which is a Norwegian show. I can't say it, but they straight up told me the N-word as a fucking 5-year-old, so I don't think I shouldn't talk about it that much because of that reason. It was bad. Look, back when I was a kid, it didn't mean much. Cause look, Norwegians before the internet, we didn't really have any shame. That was a disaster. I think a lot of like places we didn't really have any like questions about like, oh, is this ethical or is this not ethical? Like, it's like you kind of just don't care. It was terrifying though. I had a bunch of shows like that, and I remember a movie scene, but I don't remember the name of the movie. And one day I really want to like rewatch the movie just to like relive that childhood trauma. If I can say it like that. The most traumatized I've ever been from a movie that I watched as a kid was there was this movie where this little girl, or I think it was a little girl, goes to a cabin in the woods with a rocking chair and then like a typewriter. And the typewriter would write things to her. She would hang out there a lot. And at some point, the rocking chair would stop. And then the fucking typewriter would write, "You can never leave."
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. And she starts she jumps out of the fucking cabin and starts running through the woods. And then she trips. Typical trope, right? But then, nothing grabs her by the ankles, and she's being dragged through the forest back towards the cabin. It ends up with her dad finding her. I don't remember what this movie was, but it traumatized me for a while. It scared the shit out of me.
Funnier if you know, like as a typewriter, right? You can never leave, and you start actually arguing back with her and start writing back. And it's like, yes, I can. It's like, no, you can't. Like, what's here?
Yeah, it was about like this very. I kind of want to rewatch it just to like see, because I remember that. It was cool. Like I liked it. It was funny. I'm curious about that part, but yeah. Okay. But it seems another day has happened. Another morning stream successfully completed. We are 2 hours in, so I think I should probably end here. It's a good place to end. We have talked about a bunch of shit. Holy shit, been a lot of pop culture today. Very pop cultural stream. We are gonna head out for tonight. Today.
Today,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I will, however, be back later tonight for more live painting, as we're gonna be painting Nuttily today.
Oh.
So that's gonna be fun. Be excited, guys, if you guys are excited for that. Show back up in like is it 7.5 hours? 7.5 hours? Yeah, 7.5 hours. Yeah. So we're gonna be heading out then. Goodbye and have a good one, everyone. Have a good one. Have a good one. I'll see you all. Well, I'll see you all. Well, tomorrow morning as well, if you also are excited about that. So yeah. Let's see. Who should we raid? You know what? That is a person I haven't seen in a long ass time. How about you guys go and say hello to a beautiful singer? How about that? Now, this person has changed their name 7 times since I've got to know her. The only reason why I know her about her is because she has a very recognizable face, and wonderful face indeed. So give her lots of love, show her a lot of respect, tell her she's amazing. She is a Russian singer, so you guys have fun with that. Okay, love you all. Have an amazing day. Say hello to Jennifer Fantasy. She is beyond beautiful and wonderful. Okay, and I'll see you all. Well, I'll see you all later today then, if you guys are around. So yeah, bye bye. Have a good one.